Hey everybody, we are so excited.
Hi!
We have gone and got a huge haul off Facebook Marketplace for our 18-inch dolls.
Start getting it unpacked.
Okay, oh my goodness guys, look at this ginormous haul. Somebody was getting rid of their doll accessories and we were happy to help. So we have no idea. We really don't know all the details, all the condition. We kind of went off of some pictures that we saw, and then they told us there was this bag, which we thought a bag, but that is a trash bag. Holy moly. So let's start taking the things out of here, and then you guys can look at them with us and we'll look at the details that are in each one. Well, let's start with the top. So what we have is, looks like the kitchen. Super excited about that. So we'll start taking these things in.
That is cute. I've never seen something so cute.
And then there is a doll stroller. Okay, and then this is the My Life desk. And wow, that is so cute. My ultimate favorite part of this is this chair, the fuzzy chair. I love fuzzy. So that is really neat. Okay, and then we have the laundry caddy with hangers. That seems to all be stuck in this metal, really cute, scrolly bed. And here is, as you can see, we've got the camper and the Jeep that pulls it. So let's get those out. Okay, and then we're getting down to the bare parts. We've got a bunk bed or a loft bed, and then we have our great big mystery sack full of goodies and surprises, I'm sure. Okay, everybody, I spent the evening unpacking that bag full of surprises, and it was far more than I ever expected, because they had just said, well, we have a little more and we have bags. Look at all of the clothes and the accessories. We did run some of them through the wash, and there are a bunch of mix and match pieces. Some of them, you can tell, obviously go together. Some of them will just be, we'll consider part of our separates as we work with the dolls. But that was a pretty good deal in that bag. There was also some other accessories for our camper, and we have some odd shoes. And let me show you the dolls. Okay. Oh, and there's one of our little fur babies from around here. That is Loki, and he is very curious about the new arrivals. All of these dolls were in that bag. They all need some TLC for sure, and we think some of them are going to be great dolls for customizing. So that was also in there too. And then we have this entire table that was accessories that will go with our various kitchens and campers and things like that we're anxious to get put together. So I would say that was an awesome surprise bag of goodies. Here, first up, is part of the set that we were unpacking. We ended up getting in our haul the washer and the dryer, and you can see that they open up, and they have the dials for the normal delicate hand wash, rinse, spin. Now it's your imagination as far as the dials actually moving or buttons working, but they do have the option in your storytelling. So that is very cool. Then the dryer setting is dry, very dry, damp dry, and air fluff. And then it has hot, warm, or no heat, and your start button. You can add in your material and your clothes and close it up and set your dial and press your buttons, and away they go. So that was really neat to add into the haul. Okay, and also in our set, we have the nice laundry rack that has storage up here, and it came with 6 purple hangers. And so you have the ability to put your pants on the bottom and your dresses or tops up here. And then it has your little bins for your whites and for your darks for sorting so you don't get any fabric bleed through. So you can put your light colored clothes in there and your dark colored clothes in there. So that was an extra neat accessory to go along with it. And you can always use extra storage for those doll clothes. Then we also got the ironing board with a little pink striped cover, and it has the pink legs for pressing the clothes, and then the drying rack for hanging the garments or laying them flat to dry so that they can air dry, or you can drape them over each one of the little things so as they dry, if you don't want them put in the dryer, if they're those special delicates that you don't want to shrink. So there's the laundry set. Now let's see what else we got. Okay, so next up we got this great day bed that is wire. It's pink coated wire with the scroll work and the flowers. It has the mattress, it has the comforter with the trim, with the little tree and the birds and the little ruffled ribbon put on it. The pillow came in our magic sack also. It looks good on this bed. It could look good on another bed. That was another one of the pieces from our haul, and we found the coverlet and the mattress and the pillow in that magic bag. So there you go. There's another great piece. So as you can see here, the dolls can always use an extra bed and a place to just visit and talk about their day. This is sure to get a lot of use. Okay, this next set is a loft bed that is from Toys R Us. So I'm wondering if it isn't from the Journey Girl line. We found this mattress and this coverlet, which this really needs to be washed. This doesn't actually fit in here, so we'll probably make our own, but we just put it in here for now until we get our own made. It has the loft bed. It comes with this extra stand, which could be a nightstand or, you know, for holding the TV. It has the removable ladder, so you can put that wherever you want. And then it has this additional desk with shelves on the side. So you have a full room of furniture to play and accessorize with. Okay, y'all, I have been looking at this set for some time because I think it is so cute. I hadn't purchased it yet, and I had seen several of them on the secondhand market, but I just seen the desk, and they didn't have my true love, the furry chair. This is what absolutely does it for me. I love all the details of the desk, but this furry chair, I need one of these in grown-up size. This is wonderful. So to have the furry chair, and then we also ended up with a pink furry rug, the lamp, which I'm going to have to get some batteries to see if it works, but it actually had all of these accessories too. Now some of them may go to the loft bed, but right now they're going to this desk. So we had the little vinyl. This could be a purse for a doll, but to me it looks like a book cover, and for a little notebook or diary. We had the little laptop. This was in one of the drawers, and we're just going to add some pages to it and turn it into a fashion magazine. So for the dolls, it had this little notebook, and somebody was already scribbling in some math figures, which it makes it even kind of neat because it is for the desk. And then it had the little journal notebook too. So all in all, this truly is one of the pieces that just really pleases me a lot. So it was great to have all those extra details, and a lot of those were in that magic bag. I guess it goes to show that good things can come in a trash bag after all. Okay, so here's the next find from our haul. It is the Our Generation red kitchen with refrigerator, and then the sink, stove, and oven, and then the microwave up here. The thing we were wondering is, will we be able to find the little accessories? Yes, we did. There were some hidden in some of the cupboards, and then there were some that were in our bag. So let's see some of the accessories that we think will work with our kitchen. These were some of them that actually were in here. I squealed with delight when I opened and found the muffin tin and the sheet cake pan, or the cookie sheet. So we'll put those in there. We also had the little bread pan with spoon and fork serving tools. Here is our little skillet that can go onto the stove. Here are the little cute salt and peppers. We have a little blue pitcher that we'll put also up here. Enough milk for the fridge. Set that in there. And while we have our refrigerator open, we have this set of eggs. We have orange, tomato, and a red pepper. Put those in our little produce drawers. We have our little drying rack for when we do the dishes. Here is our measuring cup. We have a soda bottle, an extra large ketchup, and then we have some salami or bologna and croissant and meat. We'll put those in these little drawers here. Put the meat in one, and we'll put the bread in another. We have some canned goods that say peaches and tuna. We can put those up here. We have our flour and our cereals, and they're in a little Shopkins basket, which is kind of cute. So we can stick our flour up here, and we could put our cereal down below. Also for the refrigerator, we have our hamburger meat, 12 patties, and popsicles. Put them up there. Or maybe we should put those, actually, we should probably put those in our freezer below. And we can even keep them in our little Shopkins crate. Put them down there. Then we have our telephone. We have just a little extra glass jar we can put in our door right here. Here is a little bitty yogurt cup, which we'll put in the refrigerator also. Right next to the milk. We have a nice little cupcake. We'll go ahead and set that in there. Then we'll go ahead and close up our freezer door, close our refrigerator. We have our little spatula for our skillet, and we have our measuring spoons. So that's a great start to any kitchen, don't you think? Oh, and then look here. The clock opens for additional storage in there, and our microwave opens. And then here is, look at our dishwasher with our little racks for the dishes. Our oven has its rack. And then, of course, we have the storage down below for pots and pans. What a neat, fun kitchen. We're so glad this was in our haul. Next up, rolling into town, is our Generation Jeep with doors that open and side mirrors that adjust. Now, the mirror on the other side of this one is broken off. But as long as we can see our camper from behind, we should be good. This Jeep is designed to pull the camper. It's got a steering wheel that turns. There's room for one doll or two. or even a pooch, so you can take along your favorite pet. Okay, here is our final piece, and this piece just tickles me pink. This is such a fun, versatile piece, and it's somewhat magical because you've got this mini house. So this is our camper. So we'll open it up, and it says OG Girl, for our generation girl, on the door, embossed with the heart. And then let's take a look inside. Okay, so we have our bed and pillows, and then we have our kitchen area. We have our sink and our cooktop with dials that turn. Our oven opens up, and there's our oven rack. And then if we open this up, there we have our refrigerator with our sliding drawers. Okay, so when it's time for bed, we can remove our little mattress. We lift up here, pull out, and then we can put our mattress back on, and then add in our pillows. Now all of this needs to be dusted and cleaned, which I haven't had the chance to do yet because I think it was stored out in a garage. So bear with me on the little fuzzies that are everywhere. So let's put our couch back together. There's a little lever here that helps it fold in. Then we'll set that up. We'll add in our pillows. Okay, so as you can see, the curtains actually match our little throw pillow there, which is kind of cute, and they've got tied back with little ribbons. Now, how about we set up with the accessories that we found? Okay, we found in our bag, we found this cooler, which we are thinking that these little plates that we found could sit on there as a tabletop out by the campfire. So we did get this little campfire, so you could sit up and you could have the dolls sit outside the camper and eat. So we're going to take our little cooler for now, and we're going to put it in our storage. See the nice storage under here? And we're going to put it right in there. Put our little curtain down. If it's a rainy day, we can have them sit at an extra table. And here are 2 stools for that. Okay, in addition, we got a what looks like a well-used scrub brush, which is kind of appropriate for camping. And then we had the 2 little plates that we talked about before. And we have 2 more serving pieces in our little drain rack, which we can set over here. Okay, and so we got this little water bottle for hiking and their outdoor explorations to keep hydrated. And then there was just a little extra mini jar of what we could use as sprinkles. And then we got this, there was a little Shopkins container, which is great for our groceries. So we got a sundae kit, which could go in our little refrigerator, an extra canister, and we've got Sunny's Organic Flake cereal. We can set these back here, and then let's open up our refrigerator, and we'll put our ice cream in there. And then finally, we got this cute little lantern, which lights up and flickers for those dark, starry nights. And we can set that right up here too. So there you have it, the start for a great camping exploration trip. Then we can add our own accessories and let the adventures begin.
Oh my! So many new fun things for the toys tonight. Thank you for watching. Subscribe, it's free. What can you